Okay, I have to act like I don't know this girl now. I love it from the appetizers.
What up, y'all? So I love sushi, so we're gonna check out Jimmy Kim. Check out $150 private sushi restaurant in Japan.
As somebody who loves sushi, I always wondered how good the best of the best sushi tastes in Japan. And today, I might be getting that answer. In this video, I'm going to try a $150 sushi omakase dinner in Japan, where the chef serves you a course meal, including some of the finest sushi that you can possibly experience. Hold on, Uncle Jimmy, what does omakase even mean? Omakase in Japanese means to leave a task to someone, and in this case, I'll be leaving every choice of the meal to the chef. It is probably the best way to experience sushi at the highest level, and of course they tend to be quite expensive, costing anywhere between $100 to $200 in most places. But today I'm ready to spend that money for the sake of science and
8
research
pieces or
and
something.
for my own entertainment.
Solid.
So how
Hella
good
good too.
could it be? I've recently
Obviously,
been
it's
to
not
a
like that
conveyor
kind of
belt
like
sushi restaurant where
sit-down
sushi can be as
experience, though.
affordable as 50 cents a piece. And I thought even that was
50
pretty
cents?
satisfying. So for me to justify a huge expense on sushi, this better be really, really good.
Yeah.
I've come to this place called Sushi Wasabi, and to share this amazing experience with me,
Like
I
it
have
literally has to
Mi-chan
be
with
10
me.
times
My good
better.
Japanese friend. She's not just kawaii, she's a very funny, very awesome individual. Mi-chan って日本人だろ?
Yes.
Watashi
Have
wa
you had
star.
a really expensive sushi, like sushi omakase before?
Yes.
No, you haven't.
No, 食べたことない。
Don't you feel like for a Japanese person that is unacceptable? Well, she'll get to try it for the first time today.
あ、これが扉だ。
It was a super cool, compact restaurant that had just enough space for 8 customers at a time. I know people say don't judge other people by their appearance, but as a Korean, I'm still going to. The chef looks like he can really cook. 今日のファッションは六本木ギャルか。
そう、今日は六本木ギャルファッションです。
お金稼ぐ。おら明日。
韓国からこっちに。
私は日本に住んで
韓
ます。
国から日本に来て、で日本で合流したみたいな。
あ、そうですそうです。
これか。
彼女ではないです。
あ、そう彼女じゃない。
そう。ただの友達です。
そうなんですよ。
Unless that.
Mi-chan here, she's never had sushi omakase before.
I never sushi omakase.
But you're Japanese, how come? Your ex-boyfriends, they never...
Yeah, never.
Never? Unacceptable. In some omakase restaurants, you have to order
He's
one
already
drink as a
doing better than the
requirement. I'm not sure if that was the
ex-boyfriends.
case yet, but we decided to get something anyway. 日本酒でしようかな。
ゆずそう。はい。
緊張してる。
緊張するね。
So what we got is omakase, so all I need to do
Lot
is
of
to sit down
personality.
and eat whatever is being fed to me by the chef. Just like when I was a little baby. Okay, let's start with the appetizer.
いただきます。
Please.
おー。
Ooh.
So it looks so beautifully crafted. Like Mi-chan was saying, it was super soft and fluffy and very mild in flavor. The description of your dish is
Wanna
part of
try
the
that?
omakase experience, so the chef was using a translating device for the people that are visiting from other countries. It worked surprisingly well, and I thought it was really cool. That's a square.
Oh, he's using translation. I see. I love squid.
香りがする。
Okay, I'm gonna have to try this one too. Needless to say, it was amazing. The fine detail like yuzu flavor made this food feel so special.
What is it? 10 times better special.
It's filled up with something that is like extremely creamy and soft.
The 5 times better special.
This is 2024. I'm not forcing a woman to pour my drink. Thank you.
Is she younger?
みちゃんのおかげでもっと甘くなった。
美味しくなれ。萌え萌えキュネ。
Okay, I have to act like I don't know this girl now. I learned from the appetizers that today is going to be a special experience. I just couldn't wait to have whatever is next. Oh, that knife looks serious. That looks really good, right? There's no rice. It's just filled up with fish.
Whoa. It's a literal fish roll.
Wow. でもみーちゃんって日本人なのに、おまかせとか行ってみようと思ったことはない？
あ
What does that mean?
今日は
What does that mean?
That's fish
Monkfish
liver.
liver.
I don't particularly like
Hey, what does that
animal
mean?
livers, so I was a little nervous for this one.
どうですか
프린 미타이. 소다로?
It really
He
tasted
asked
like
her a
fish,
question
but
and
felt
she
more
was
like some
like-
kind of a Japanese dessert.
Is that an insider or is that a thing?
えー、
Firefly squid.
かわいい
These
ね
guys are so little.
I mean, these are beautiful
Oh,
creatures, and I
maybe it's
feel
an
a little
insider.
bad. But I don't think there's any point in releasing them back to the ocean after they're pickled like this, so I'll just eat them. The flavor of the soy sauce was really strong on this one, but I really liked it.
Every time I chew, there's like juice coming out of it.
いや
Chef told us that he makes new batch of
bet.
rice for every reservation group. Apparently after just 1 hour, the rice starts losing the freshness. And this is their
Yeah, I
steamed
bet.
egg with konowata, which is sea cucumbers intestines. Apparently this konowata is one of the 3 delicacies of Japan. They even topped it off with finely grated yuzu.
One of the 3
So
delicacies.
how good is it really?
What are the other 2?
Well, it's probably the best steamed egg that I've ever had in my life.
Wow. It's kind of like uni in the sense that it's very creamy and it has that ocean flavor,
あ
right?
オイスターフレーバー
Yeah, it does have that ocean flavor.
うまい
Huh.
So,
めっちゃ美味しい
I'm starting to understand why people come to an expensive restaurant like this. Like every minute of your time here feels like it's perfectly planned out for you. And here's something that I love. Unagi, the freshwater eel that gives you lots of lower body strength.
it looks and sounds crispy.
いやパリパリふわふわ
The skin side looks so crispy. Wow. This is no joke, guys. This is crispy as hell.
I'm glad it didn't come with the typical unagi sauce
Okay.
because I appreciated how perfect it was by the fish itself. The skin that usually feels a bit gummy in other places, they somehow grilled it in a way that makes it crispy but doesn't taste burnt.
I've had unagi in kurasushi too. It's like night and day. It's so different. I thought that was good too, but this is like in a different world. This is cool.
The chef is preparing the fish for the sushi now. All those appetizers got me so excited for the sushi. At this point, I don't see a scenario where it doesn't taste amazing. So here's our first sushi.
Give me all of it.
In many of the omakase restaurants, you'll notice
Oh
that
my
the sushi
God.
already has the wasabi on the rice, and the fish comes brushed with soy sauce. You can
So
use
you
your
don't dip
fingers
it.
to eat the sushi like Mi-chan is doing here,
You don't dip it. You already
but
eat
you
like
can
that.
use your chopsticks too. No one's really gonna judge you.
Dodo.
めっちゃ美味しいうん
Obviously, it was a perfectly crafted sushi. It was delicious.
Nice and fat. There's a lot of fish.
うんうん
The rice to sushi ratio. There's no complaint here.
So this is bluefin akami, which is a leaner cut of
Hell yeah.
tuna.
She's so into taking photos.
わあすごいよピクチャーほらピクチャーナイスピクチャー
Nice picture.
みーちゃんプロカメラマン
Let me see how delicious it is too. Grab it brutally, violently, and just stuff it in my mouth.
As she described it, it was delicious as hell.
Oh, you know what I noticed? More affordable.
That's hella
sushi
funny.
places, their sakana, their sushi, it's like super, super cold. Like it was almost frozen, but they just defrosted it. ちょうどいい。ちょうどいい。
そうご飯と魚の温度がちょっと温かいなんだこれ
Sardine.
It's a sardine.
キラキラ
Kira-kira-da.
Make it
Mr.
hella
Chef
pretty.
just told us that there's different serving temperatures for different fish. So this sardine might feel a little colder than the last one.
It's a big bite.
Wow, this sardine kind of felt like tuna to me almost. Like there's a lot of meat to it, and it's not fishy at all. Sardines can be very fishy.
I'm just being a weeb here,
That's
but
the
there's
struggle
something
with
really
cooking
cool
with
about
sardines.
drinking sake with some Japanese
So-
sushi.
He doesn't really taste sardine flavory. Then cut the hell well.
I don't
Or you
have
made it hella
any
well.
complaints so far. Everything was so delicious.
This one's called nodoguro. I never had it before, but apparently it's a highly praised delicacy
Oh.
in Japan. It kind of tasted
I've
like
never seen that
unagi to
before.
me, but the texture felt like more typical of fish.
のどぐ
赤貝。すごいな。
What the hell is that?
美味しそう、みーちゃん。美味しいよ。
絶対美味しいよ。
I love how everything they have. It's very chunky. I feel like there's a good amount of like meat to the fish, and the texture feels very intentional. Like this one was very chewy.
I wonder if
Whereas, like, a
it's
lot of
filling.
sushi places,
Maybe
they
not
just
for this
put
guy
the
because this
ingredients
guy eats a
together
lot.
with rice and they just serve it. Sometimes it's mushy, sometimes it's not. Depends on the ingredients together.
Let me
with
see that
rice,
again.
And they just serve it.
It looked like
Sometimes
there
it's
was
mushy,
something on the
sometimes
rice.
it's not. Depends on the day. But this is prepared to perfection. できればこんなこと毎日食べる？
毎日食べたい。
I wish I was rich enough to eat that every day.
メッセージしておじさんはダメだ。
本当に美味しい寿司は本当に美味しいね。
そうだね。今日経験してしまった。
こんな初めてだよ
No old men.
最高だよ。マグロの漬け。さ
So this has white truffle,
あ、and rice。
rice, and fugu milk.
さあさあさあさあ。
I've never
Oh my
seen such a
God.
thing. What is it?
なんかめっちゃラクシャリーな。
Oh yeah, see that's what I was
リゾットみ
thinking.
たいな味
I was thinking like a risotto.
I love this. This is really good.
美味しい。
But is it like a risotto? Because it
美味しい。
こんなに美味しいとは
Rice.
思えなかった。Wow, if some guy took me to dinner like this, I might just turn gay.
this guy is just belligerent. Just straight belligerent. Dude, is this his past? Is this his past? Like, oh, if if someone took me here, I just.
Okay, it depends on the guy.
Oh yeah, I love me some shrimp.
海もあるのかな。あればいいのにな。Oh, it's Mi-chan's favorite.
Oh, oh. That's what I'm saying. He just be saying
It
shit.
didn't look very special,
That look-
but that
that
was
look
the best
good, bruh.
tasting
That
uni
look
that I've
good.
ever had in my life.
I don't think you've had better uni before.
He just be saying shit. He
This
be
is the
yapping.
best uni I've ever had, I think.
ウニ。いただきます。
食べてみて。
Pretty hell.
本当にやばいよ。
She got some big ass eyes, bruh. Oh my god.
わお、もうない。
なくなった
お。や、どこ行ったウニどこもうなくなっちゃった。
Her eyes widen so much.
飲んじゃった。またウニ食べたいな。
そうだね。
For some reason, they cut off the tail end of the shrimp and gave it to us.
It's supposed to be very muscular.
マスティ。
I love muscles. Wow.
They seem very expressive in general. Like remember when we were watching the Yatai dude? They were like,
幸せそうな子だけど、なんかみーちゃんも悲しい時とか憂鬱になる時もある。
あるよ。
ありますか？
ありますよ。まず早起きしなきゃいけない時。もう今日はお仕事の日だ。早く起きないといけない。起きたくない。あとは早く寝なきゃいけない時。あ、明日仕事だ。
なんか子供みたいだな。Wow, that Abby looks handsome.
oh.
Could become a movie
That's why they
star.
gave him the
I think
tail.
the
I was
reason they
like,
cut off the tail might be because the firmness of the tail didn't belong in this sushi.
right.
And the sushi was unsurprisingly good. The shrimp was chunky and full of flavors. And it just kind of dissipated in my mouth like a pastry.
生まれた食べてみた寿司の
I haven't been counting how many pieces they had.
Number one.
ナンバーワン。
ネギトロ。
ネギトロ。
Oh my god.
It has green onions, tuna.
So after all
Oh
that
my
food, they also
God.
give you a little dessert.
ありがとうございます。
Pickled plum
Interestingly, they have sushi for dessert as well. Their dessert was
with
the plum
rice.
sushi.
Try that plum sushi. That's the dessert.
うまい。
It was like sour, sweet plum. So much meat of the plum inside.
I've never seen
Super
such a
sweet.
thing.
There's some rice too. That was really delicious. That was interesting.
いや、もう梅干し。もう梅干し。
コンビニで買ってあげる。
コンビニ。ああ、ラブフル。 ごちそうさまでした。
That was good portion too. I don't like
I don't
it
think
when
we needed that
if I go
angle.
to some fine dining restaurants, I leave the restaurant hungry. This is not like that at all.
Hell
They
yeah.
give you enough portion.
Hell yeah.
すごい寿司だったな。
すごい寿司だったね。めちゃくちゃいい経験ね。
食べ
また食べに
たいな。
行きたい。最高だったよ。
The sushi that you can get here is just out of this world. Like, I couldn't find anything to complain about. Usually when somebody says, oh, I'm going to spend $150 on a meal, I'd be like, you are crazy. But
Yeah.
you know what? If somebody came here to spend their money here, I would say it's money well spent.
Oh, yeah. And that's the whole point of it, right? Like the whole experience and like
All right.
and the
Thank
fact
you
that he
guys so
got
much
full
for
after
watching,
that,
and
I'm glad.
Please
I'm
go
glad.
ahead and watch my other videos too because I just spent a lot of money. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I
Let me
got
know
a
what you
ton
guys
of new
think.
videos
If
from
you think
Japan,
that was
so
worth the
stay
money,
tuned,
obviously
my
we can't
friend.
try and taste it, but yeah, he eats a lot of food, and he got full. I've seen this guy eat a whole bunch of food, so if he got satisfied off that, then that's good enough for me. I would try it. Like